It is now 6:30. I'll call to order the Tuesday, June 23rd, 2026 special session of the City of Lewisville's Planning and Zoning Commission. First item on the agenda is announced we do have a quorum present. Next, we're going to call for approval of minutes to consider the corrected minutes of the May 9th. Okay, I gotta put my glasses on, guys. I can't see anything. All right, here we go. Consider the corrected minutes of the May 19th, 2026 regular meeting. Commissioners, if anybody has any questions or additions? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Second. Motion by Rick, second by Francis. All right, vote now, please. All right, motion passes 6-0, the one absent. Next item is to consider the minutes of the June 2nd, 2026 regular meeting. Again, commissioners, if nobody has any questions or additions, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Francis.
Second.
Second by Ainsley. Vote now. And the motion passes against 6-0 with one absent. Our next item is going to be a public hearing. Consideration of an ordinance granting a zone change from light industrial LI district to planned development, multifamily 3, PD-MF-3 district on 7.082 acres out of the SM Hayden Survey, abstract number 537A, and Hearst Industrial Park Addition Block A, Lot 1, located at 1918 and 1926-1954 East State Highway 121 business, as requested by Zone Dev, the applicant, on behalf of Harridan Investment Group Incorporated and Joey and Daphne D. Hurst, the property owners, 26-04-3-PZ.
Good evening, Commissioners. In 2023, Chaparral Partners acquired 2 automotive salvage yards, which were located directly west of this subject property, and successfully redeveloped these properties into a multifamily community. They are now seeking to do the exact same thing to the 2 properties we are discussing today. It's the same developer, and they're using the base PD standards from the CP Midway 1, phase 1 of this project. Those standards and everything, all the deviations from the code match what was previously approved by City Council back in 2023. I'll briefly go over the project, and then the applicant has a presentation following mine. So this presentation, my apologies, this development contains 3 4-story buildings. It's 265 residential units. They're looking to have enhanced building elevations along the public right-of-way and less defined in the interior of the lot. There's a variety of amenities matching the first phase of this, including a pool, clubhouse, dog run, and grills. The deviations from the zoning code were to allow a greater density and height than the base zoning with reduced setbacks. There are also some deviations from our development code, including the landscape standards, which were reduced with the area of the landscaping, though they are planting all of the required trees. If these were the full 30-foot landscape buffers, which are required when not doing 80% brick or stone masonry. They are also looking to have a reduced parking rate of 1.6 per unit. The base for multifamily is 2 per parking unit, though in our mixed use it's 1.6. Staff has found that the 1.6 parking ratio has been successful with other multifamily projects in the city of Lewisville. As I mentioned, it's a quick overview of this. I'm happy to answer any questions. If not, I will turn it over to the applicant.
Anybody have any questions for Jonathan?
Thank you.
Chair, Commissioners, my name is Maxwell Fisher with Zone Dev, 2502 Grandview Drive, Richardson, Texas, representing Chaparral Partners. Chaparral was founded about 5 years ago with 4 partners that have nearly 40 years of experience, and they've acquired and developed over 13,000 units. Many of those are in the DFW area and elsewhere. As staff mentioned, phase 1 is complete and is about 30% full. It's just a very success story. We'd like to continue that success story with a phase 2 immediately to the east. Of course, that would involve removing auto-oriented uses that are somewhat unsightly and a lot of outside storage. And we continue to transform this corridor into an aesthetically pleasing residential-oriented area. It'd be a four-story development. It's 3 buildings. We've got our buildings pulled to the street for the most part, to where we have a nice landscape corridor and front door. We'd have a resort-style pool. There'd be several other amenities, grilling areas, fitness, business center, dog park. There's also, because of the geometry of the site, we can have a small pocket park at the entry. It's kind of more of a sitting leisure area for residents. We'd also have a pet washing station. There'd also be full-service elevators, which you don't always see, and also our common hallways are conditioned, which is also something you don't always see. The individual units will be fully furnished, will be higher end, including upgraded lighting packages and stainless steel appliances, etc. Here's a little more detail on our outside programming. Mentioned the public leisure area. I say public, the private park leisure area in the front, and then also our pool with barbecue area, shaded area, and then also a shaded area for our dog area. Here's our elevations, mostly brick with some accents of board and batten. Well-articulated walls, well-articulated roof line. We think it will complement the recently built development well. Here's a shot of the interior. We also have some value-added balconies that would face the leisure area or pool. Conceptual elevations. We are asking for, mostly complying with the development standards. We're asking for a few deviations. And 2 of them have to do with the density and the height. When you do a higher quality product, you need a certain density to support the amenity package you see with a lot of recently built apartments. And so that's why we're asking for those. And we're trying to align the parking supply with the actual demand. So staff has helped us with that. We're doing what's been approved in the past and what other developments have done. And then a small reduction in setback on Midway. And we're compensating with that with an enhanced elevation, as staff mentioned, and landscaping. And that concludes the presentation. I'll be happy to answer any questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Does anybody have any questions for the applicant?
I have one. Given the previous land use and the current land use, have there been any remediation challenges, or do you anticipate any on the site?
I don't know if there's been any remediating challenges. I think that I probably want to ask the owner on that, or the future owner on that.
The quick answer is no. We use the same environmental engineer that we had next door, and considering the previous uses, I'd say that we got pretty lucky, and we got pretty quick no further action recommendation. So,
thank you.
Anybody else? Thank you.
Thanks.
With that, we'll go ahead and open the public hearing. Anybody wishing to speak on this matter, please come forward, state your name and address for the record. We would love to hear from you. Nope, okay. Having no one coming forward, we'll close the public hearing. Commissioners, any discussion, any additional questions? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to recommend approval of the zone change as presented.
Motion by Josh, seconded by Francis. Please vote now. And motion passes 6-0 with 1 absent.
Commissioners, the associated public hearing for this, associated with this case, will not be scheduled until such time that the owner of the property submits to staff an authorization letter from the owner authorizing the applicant to move forward on to the city council meeting. We urge any interested parties to check the city's website and the city council agendas for when the required public hearing will be scheduled. And once it is scheduled, then the city council will hold a second public hearing and make a final decision.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have any announcements? No? All right, with that then, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn?
Motion by Josh,
Second.
second by Jack. All right, and we are adjourned.